President Trump outlined a plan today to ensure America's dominance in space, he said. He has directed the Pentagon to establish a new branch of the military, a Space Force. David Martin has more on this.
This $250 million GPS satellite is indispensable to the way the American military fights and the rest of us live, from cell phones to ATMs. It cost another $250 million to launch it into orbit. After that, it is controlled by a small team of airmen from a base in Colorado.
Free pass SVN 34.
They wear Air Force uniforms, but today President Trump decreed in the future they will become members of a separate Space Force.
I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the sixth branch of the armed forces. That's a big statement.
It would be the first new branch of the armed services since the Air Force was created in 1947. Less than a year ago, Secretary Mattis told Congress, "I do not wish to add a separate service that would bring with it a whole new bureaucracy." But proponents of a Space Force argue the Air Force is too devoted to fighters and bombers to give space the attention and the money it deserves. Both sides agree U.S. satellites are threatened by Russian and Chinese anti-satellite weapons. This Air Force graphic shows the debris from a 2007 Chinese test in which they shot down one of their own weather satellites. That test is now seen as a wake-up call to the vulnerability of American satellites.
The president's announcement caught most senior officials by surprise. The Space Force would be the smallest of the armed services, but before it becomes a reality, it will have to be approved by Congress.